Whole squad on that real. Yeah. The other night, Lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Damn. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for this song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, the seams are splitting. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeting me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eavesdropping. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&D dropping, reps up P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. Yeah, how I was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
You say too late to start, got your heart in hand. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start, ain't it hard in you know you're better than this.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I bought the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave it.
No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice of the trenches, so tell me what's your preference.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Y'all can't talk about crazy. We ready, no power. Mom, also dangerous. Y'all talk that way.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irvin, and he'll get about 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick-6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish an early victory.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Going up top. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Gain of 36 yards. That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. It's a gain of 34.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
180! What's up?
A run on first and goal. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, Baker. That one, take it in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. So Brooklyn, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Kickoff for the Buccaneers.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. He'll look to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. First down and one shy of 100. That was his 99th catch of the year.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Wide on the RPO, and nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he's in! Genty. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. They are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. Baker is going to give it to Irving. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this off of that first contact. They'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. And we get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on third down. They'll run it. It's Irving. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
A loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll go. Mayfield. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. He'll let this one rip. Looking for Watson. To the goal line and in. Watson, touchdown Tampa. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season.
This kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup. Good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
10. So, from the 37, here's second and 8. They'll go again with Genty. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. And in motion is Brown. Around the toss to Genty. Oh, yeah. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Complete, and it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ready? 70 Lions! Let's go!
Try and run for the first down with Jones. Pick up a gain of 18, and it sets up first and goal.
It's a gain of 18.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive.
Jones trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. They'll try and run. It's Jones. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. We're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Let's go! Crack all 80!
They'll look to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand, give your guy a chance to come down with it. And He puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Second and 10. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Moving to his right. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders had different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll throw out of the gun. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. We'll talk things over before third down.
Got it. Ready? And 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Cameron Johnson deep for Tampa Bay. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. He'll run with Irving. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. To throw is Mayfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
20! Watch out!
The give, this is Irving, and a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Good. 180! Watch out!
Great pass to Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. As one of the best run defenses in football, everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll go again here with Irving.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive.
fourth down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucks. This a 57-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucks will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Man in motion is Smith. They'll start on the ground with Genty. He'll manage only a couple. Jacob Harris in there for the stop. They face second down and 7. Throwing now from the gun. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Here we go. Nice.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's a handoff to Genty, running left. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. He'll drop to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Here now, second down and goal. They look to run with Jones. To the pylon, he's pinned. Bayless Jones. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
7 seconds, all that remains till halftime. And the The kick is away. Johnson now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Once more on second down. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 14 on the pickup. Good for an Eagles first down. He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Quick throw, taken in, and they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll look to throw again. The throw here is complete. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Run right up the gut to Genty. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. In today's NFL, you just don't see teams invest with first-round picks in the safety position very often, but every once in a while, a guy comes along that's just too good to pass up. That's exactly why they took him this past spring in the draft, and he's making his presence felt here today.
He'll get this off to Genty. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles have taken a 4-point advantage. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. This will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Set. 180. What's up?
On first and 10, here's Baker. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up the 5.
Chance to pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 11 yards the gain. He does it himself and picks up a first down. First and 10. Genty going to get it on the zone read. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Man in motion is Smith. Once again, it's Genty. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
He'll get this out wide. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
20-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Eagles.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll run to begin the fourth, and here's Genty. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. He's going to get this down to the 8, but that is it. Defense holds him there, and they force 4th down. And this one online, and it is good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's caught! And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will go up by 7.
Buccaneers 38, Eagles 31.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down. On the ground, it's Genty. There he goes. Inside the 30. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 14-yard line. That one's good for 29.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Keeping on the ground with Genty, and he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be 3rd down. He'll find Genty at the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball.
And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's gonna set up 3rd down.
15-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Not even a little bit. Hold on. Know yourself. Know your work.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. It is 2nd and a yard. on the ground. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll run here. It's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Here's Genty. And he'll punch forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Now, second and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. Setting up third and goal. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal.
Here we go, set. Set Cougars.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only did they come up with a big third down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up fourth down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. Fourth down and goal. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Who wants it more here? Fourth and goal from the 1. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to get those legs turning forward, but it's just not working. They slow him up. He gets back to the line of scrimmage at best.
I wouldn't say that's a very conventional call on first and 10. I'm not exactly sure what kind of yardage they were expecting to get. Maybe surprise the defense. They got a little bit, but they got a lot of work left to do here on second down.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. It's third and 4.
Stop.
And they're going to get a fresh set of downs. First down up at the 17.
Mike, you want to convert on third down? Get the ball in your hands of your best players. And this guy, he is a playmaker, whether it's out catching passes like he's used to or working as a runner instead.
So, a win here for the Buccaneers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Looked like a different group here as they were